to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
They go play action here on first down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Mike Singletary in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, Prescott out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taken in at the 22.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
Leading them out, boy, a modern-day legend. He's been here 18 seasons now in the NFL. Of course, he played at Harvard, one of the top 35 passers in NFL history. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 63 yards.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
And now here come the Cowboys.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll throw again. Prescott. Flushed in under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Looking to throw. Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken it around the 40. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Fitzpatrick's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jacoby Myers, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by Jacoby Myers on the touchdown reception. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
The extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
This is Phillips yet again.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Fitzpatrick to throw it.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
That's going to be caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes this 35-0 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get it back at his own 3-yard line.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A Steeler 1st down on a pickup of 11 yards.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
And They'll run again.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Fitzpatrick now. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
The partner, he has carried them in this ballgame throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game. He is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Open man here is Gentry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Play action now, Fitzpatrick. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game?
And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
One last shot now for Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
And the Steelers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.